Hi everyone, comic reviewer here, this time doing another Halloween film review, and this one is on Orphan First Kill. Now, as you know, Orphan First Kill is a 2022 physical horror film that was directed by William Brent Bell, who is also known for doing the film The Devil Inside. And I would say, given the fact this is a prequel and a way to kind of establish the film, I actually think William Brent Bell really directed the film well. He keeps it close to what I think Orphan was back in 2009. I think he doesn't try to spruce or alter too much, but at least answers questions. So, for those who don't know, yeah, this film is meant to be a prequel to the 2009 film Orphan that I covered a few years ago, and I think it being a prequel does work, because usually with prequels, you want to answer what a character was like before or during the events, or what made them out to be. So the premise of the film is meant to follow back in the year 2007. We kind of see how, yeah, psychiatric patient Lena, who is basically a 31-year-old woman who has a sort of disorder, we see how she manages to successfully escape the asylum, and we see how after hiding in the car of her therapist, we see how, yeah, she breaks into her house, takes her out, and looks up for, like, a missing children's site, and mainly poses as the daughter of two rich parents, and mainly posing as their daughter Esther. And we do kind of see how, yeah, the father Alan is delighted to have her back, and you can kind of tell the mum Trisha is a little suspicious and cautious, and you got the older son Gunnar, who's kind of like this rich playboy who kind of has it all, and you can tell right away there's kind of hints that yeah, Lena is kind of starting to slip up. You can kind of tell Trisha kind of sees this and kind of starts questioning it. I think the film has a good idea showing how Esther was able to get into the United States, how she was able to pose as the daughter of a rich American family, but we all know there's going to be more truths about it. And I think the film does it well. It does kind of explain questions. But I think the main problem with the film is that it kind of feels like it's using characters and just sort of replacing them with the first film and just kind of having it with the prequel. As obviously, yeah, Trisha is obviously meant to be based on Kate, except a bit more of a darker side. Alan is obviously meant to be based on John. And we kind of see how, yeah, Gunnar is meant to be based on Daniel. And I kind of think Sister Judith is meant... I also kind of think Sister Abigail is meant to be kind of like the police detective, Detective Donnan. Both get mainly killed off. But I think the film really does try to show you what they're trying to do with these characters. And yeah, there's going to be more truths about what really happened to Esther. And I kind of give the film credit, like it does use some no-namer actors a little bit, but still knowing how to use them. I think why I give the film credit is that it doesn't rely on de-aging Esther's actress, and also not relying on kind of using IA or anything else to kind of change the film. I think de-aging characters can work if you do it right. I just think, yeah, nowadays, I just think you'd usually use special effects and everything else, but it just takes away what made using prosthetics works. And I think for the most part, yeah, I also give the film credit. It's at least answering what happened before the first film, and you're gonna see what happens afterwards. And if you've watched the film from 2009, then you know where it's gonna go. But I kind of think Lena, who will be Esther, as the main focus does work, because, yeah, I think Orphan is meant to be the main character Kate story, I think Orphan First Kill is more of the story and the origin of how Esther came into America. But I think this film still deserves a thumbs up. It's still good, still enjoyable, and still has the heart and soul of the first film. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.